Wi-Fi network. We do apologize for this and thank you very much for your patience. This is your MacArthur service by the airports.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another trip report. Today I'm here at Sydney Kingsford Smith International Airport. I'm at Terminal 2 and 3 train station, walking up to Terminal 3. Today I'm going to be flying Qantas on board a 737 from here in Sydney, back home to Melbourne in Victoria. Okay, so I just got off the train. Hope you enjoyed that little Sydney vlog. Let me know what you thought in the comments. But yeah, sorry if I'm a bit puffed. Kind of lost track in time in Sydney, so we only got about 45 minutes until departure. So yeah, Terminal 2 is just back there. Terminal 3 is down here. So yeah, let's go over here and check in. I'm very excited to see what Qantas is like. I'm hoping that they've improved a little bit since I last flew them a few months ago. Anyways, let's go over here and find out. Unfortunately, the new self-checking kiosks here at Qantas mean that you have to check in online. So let's check it out. And yeah. Okay, so just checked in online. Fortunately, can't reprint boarding pass. Now let's go through security. Okay, so security completed. It was really quiet. The whole terminal's quiet here. Though this terminal's quite big considering the amount of flights. So when it's not rush hour and there's not many wide bodies, it's really quiet here, which is the case at the moment. So we have, I think, about 15-20 minutes until boarding, because we got through really quick. As I said, they've updated it finally here. Though I haven't been through here, so I don't remember if it was like that earlier. But I think they might have updated it. Either way, it's really automated, so you don't have to take anything out. The staff are actually in a very good mood today. They might have just started on their shift or something, but they were really friendly. I asked them if I needed to take anything out, and they said yes, but I didn't realise that was a joke. So, yeah. And they also asked if I was a YouTuber, and I said yes, so I think that might be why they made the joke. Anyways, long story short, security's good, and the staff are friendly. I don't like check-in here with Qantas, however. That's my only complaint. Otherwise, so far it's been a pretty, in fact, very smooth experience here at Terminal 3 with Qantas. By the way, if you have Qantas Gold or Qantas Club, then you should have access to the Qantas Club lounge here. Also, if you have Oneworld Sapphire, or I think on some partner airlines as well. So yeah, if you have Oneworld Emerald or Qantas Platinum or anything like that, then you can go up there, or you can go further down that way to the business lounge, which is available to Platinum, Platinum 1, I think maybe business class, and Oneworld Emerald. So yeah. My plane for today is just here. Unfortunately, we have one of the worst views in this terminal. That's okay, at least we can see the plane. My plane for today is Victor Hotel, X-Ray Zulu Lima. It's a 2014 built and delivered Boeing 737-800, delivered new to Qantas. This is one of 75 Qantas 737s in the fleet, and as of speaking, 72 of them are active and the other 3 are currently in storage, or parked or something like that. This aircraft is still fitted with the new Roo livery, which sounds like it would be the newest one, but it's not. Silver is the newest livery, which just has the silver tail on the back of the plane, painted winglets, and also no paw, which was a bit controversial. So yeah. Anyways, this will be my ride down to Melbourne. I actually took some photos and videos of this just a second ago. I didn't even realise until I checked Flight Radar 24 because you can't tell from the front. This is actually the new Qantas A330-200 Victor Hotel Echo Bravo Lima in the Pride is in the Air livery, which is pretty cool. We'll get a good view once we've boarded, hopefully. You can see a little bit of the rainbow Qantas there, if you look carefully. Hello. 717 there. I've been on one of them for a little bit now. Now it's board. 5 minutes late, but no biggie. I don't think this thing's been painted since 2014. Hi.
Hi there.
Welcome to Qantas 737. Business class is in a 3-3 layout. Sorry, business class is in 2-2 with 3 rows. My seat for today is 7F. This aircraft appears to be equipped with IFE. Welcome on board the Qantas Boeing 737-800, seat 7F. Now let's go through the seat features. First up, legroom is 30 inches or 76 centimetres, keeping in mind I'm approximately 5 foot. I actually don't know my exact height, but it's something like that. So it's pretty solid for a short flight, but it's actually average compared to Rex and Virgin Australia. If you can somehow get a Jetstar Dreamliner, it's worse than that too, since they all have 31 inches. So yeah, not great legroom for a full service carrier. Then here you have the Qantas safety card, couple sick bags, and whatever that is. So yeah, I don't think that's meant to be in there. I think someone left it there. But yeah, also the A330 is better than this, the 79 centimetres, but I've covered that in a different video. On the side here you have a little control thing for the IFE, which is just here. I haven't gone through this for a while, so I will do that in a bit of detail later. But you have brightness controls here, on and off button, and that's probably volume. There's a USB port here. Here's the tray table. I don't know that they cleaned it, but luckily it's pretty clean anyway. So you can pull it out and push it in. You can pull it out a long way, very, very long way. So yeah, it's not that long that way, but it's perfectly fine for a flight like this nonetheless.
We'd like to thank you for taking your seats promptly. If you are travelling with 2 pieces of luggage, please stow the larger of the 2 in the overhead locker with the wheels to the back and the smaller piece underneath the seat in front of you.
Down there's also a universal power outlet to share between every 2 seats. So yeah, that's about it for the seat features of this aircraft. This is basically as good as it gets on the Qantas 737. The older ones don't have the IFE, just a device holder. They all have these, but not all of them have the universal power outlets down there. I think it's just the newer ones. So yeah, and there's the Boeing Sky Interior too. So yeah, overall, the seat features itself. I just realised I completely forgot about the headrest. Here's the headrest. It's nice and comfortable. It's stiff, however, but I know you can adjust it up, down, and you can adjust the sides as well. And yeah, anyways, that is actually it for the seat features of this aircraft. There's also double seat back padding, which you can see there, which is very nice. So other than the legroom, this is a really, really, really good seat. I didn't need to say really that many times, but yeah, it's a really good seat, and probably the best that regularly serves this route. If you're not super tall.
I'm Roger Moraes, your customer service manager. Your team leader in the main cabin is Nikki. Your flight crew tonight is Captain Bill Bannister and Mark DiPiaci, taking us to Melbourne on this Qantas flight to Melbourne. Please place laptops, larger bags in the overhead lockers. Smaller bags may be placed under the seat in front. If you are seated at the overwing exit rows 13 and 14 or rows 1 in business, all cabin baggage must be stowed overhead. If there's no space to stow your bags, please bring them to the front and we will check them in. It's now time to switch your phone and any other devices to flight mode. You're welcome to use handheld devices during takeoff and landing, but large electronic devices need to be put away until we're in the air. Devices without flight mode, Google cables from the seat charging ports and any devices attached to the seat backs.
504 Broadway, paper timber and canvas. You'll find it at Qantas Boeing 737. Sounds a bit larger than this old girl.
In the 1930s, Qantas are world leaders in aviation innovation. We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened.
Welcome to Australia's first international airport, right here on Sydney Harbour. When Qantas brought the world closer together.
About halfway through the safety demo, we actually haven't started pushing back yet. Slightly unusual. It happens, though. I've had it happen quite a few times before, but it's not as common.
Count the number of rows between you and that exit. Flights will guide you to your
That'd be why we haven't pushed back yet, most likely.
If you've missed anything, it's on your safety card, also in your seat pocket.
Whether you're starting your journey or heading home.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for showing respect to each other and our crew. Thank you for your loyalty. Thank you for your support.
And thank you for your attention. Have a great flight.
Hello again. If oxygen is required during the flight, please remove your face mask before fitting the mask that will drop from above.
Wasting no time here at Qantas, Sydney Airport. Okay, so I think it's about time now that I get along with it and showcase the IFE, because it's only a 1 hour flight and I have to do the refreshments, Wi-Fi and this, so yeah. Okay, so once you've opened it up, so far it's, by the way, yes, there is Wi-Fi on board this aircraft and it is working, because I've had issues in the past getting it to work. It's a bit temperamental, but it's working on this flight, so that's good. So if you press menu here, it isn't the most responsive. It's an older system, but it's also not the oldest. So if I go to movies, Premiere, there we go, it's easier to see now. So yeah, from what I remember from the past, there's quite a solid selection of different movies and TV shows. It isn't the most expensive, but you know, unfortunately you actually can't just look at all movies, which is a bit annoying, especially for me. I'm trying to show you guys this, but let's just have a look at. There's one whole comedy movie. Okay. Okay, so I think the premiere might actually just be everything that's there. At least that's what it seems like. Okay, so here's all of the English movies. So yeah, there's actually not that many movies, as I said, probably approximately 20. So the bring your own device on board entertainment with Virgin Australia actually has way more movies. But you know, for a short flight this will do. I think they might use this for flights to Bali and that though, which is 6 hours, so that might get a little bit boring. Let's see what TV shows they have. Yeah, they have a few TV shows as well. There'll be some more as well, I think. But yeah, there's actually probably more TV shows almost than there is movies. There's kids stuff, and yeah, if I go to information, yeah, map. This will I'll probably just keep it on here, since I just watched something on my phone since there's Wi-Fi. Oops, wasn't expecting it to do that. Oh, I think you can probably also click on that. Yeah, there we go. So, I'm not going to press full screen, but I'm pretty sure that it's not interactive. It looks like the old system, but it's not too bad nonetheless, and you don't really have to interact with it all too much for a short flight like this anyway. But yeah, there's information and everything. Overall, I would say that it's a actually average in-flight entertainment system. The fact that they have IFEs at all on here is pretty impressive though, so I'll take it. But as far as IFEs go, it's pretty average. At least there's a moving map though, which is something that I'll enjoy. So we'll go through the in-flight Wi-Fi in just a moment. Okay, so just here on my phone, just going to quickly show you what happens if you try and load a video. There we go, so it's not instant, but as far as airplane Wi-Fi goes, I'd actually say it's pretty fast. It isn't the fastest out there, but it's free, so honestly, can't complain. It's still a pretty good speed. The cabin crew are now coming around to hand out headphones, which is nice. Okay, so now up here at cruising altitude of 36,000 feet, the friendly cabin crew just came around and handed me the refreshment service. So it's good to see. It's not as much as they used to do on this route. In 2018 I got curry and crackers on this flight, same route, so yeah. But at least it's better than just a little box of cookies or something. So here we have a chicken, cheese and caramelised onion panini. I'll let you know how it tastes later, but there it is. And I also got a ginger beer. There's alcoholic beverages as well as soft drinks, including ginger beer and water and sparkling water available on today's flight. I believe after 4 p.m. they start serving that, and prior to that it's tea, coffee, juice and all that stuff. Overall, a pretty good refreshment service from Qantas. Panini update, it actually tastes pretty good, better than it looks, that's for sure. Captain's making an announcement, but I can't hear a word, or more than one word of what he's saying.
Please check the screens in the terminal to confirm your gate and make your way to the gate for boarding. Jetstar passengers, you'll need to collect your bags first and make your way to the Jetstar check-in located in Terminal 4. On arrival, your baggage will be available for collection at baggage carousel number 4.
Chocolates.
The Qantas team is happy to help.
literally just started our descent into Melbourne. I think that'll turn into more like 20 minutes. But yeah, cabin crew just came around to hand out little Lindt chocolates, 70% actually. I think there might have been other types, I'm not too sure, but I like these ones anyway. So yeah, that's a very nice little touch that I've noticed they've started doing again in the recent few months. So yeah, should be touching down in Melbourne a little bit early actually, pretty soon. There was a couple bumps actually midway through the meal service, which is a bit annoying, but otherwise it's been a smooth flight and a very comfortable one at that.
Hi everyone, we're about to prepare for landing, so please return to your allocated seat. It's now time to put all laptops and large electronic devices away. Make sure your bags are restowed in the overhead lockers or under the seat in front. If your seat is at an emergency exit row or in the first row of business, all bags need to be placed in the overhead lockers. Please ensure your seat back is upright. The captain has switched on the fasten seatbelt sign. Could all passengers and cabin crew please return to your seats and ensure your seatbelts are firmly fastened.
Okay, so now that we're on our beautiful sunset approach into Melbourne Tullamarine International Airport, we're going to be landing on runway 16, I think. So yeah, either way, we're landing from the north. I'm pretty sure that's runway 16. So now I think it's about time for me to conclude today's trip report. My journey started off actually in Sydney. I rushed to get the train because I lost track of time. It was raining. But yeah, let me know once again in the comments if you liked seeing that at the start. But yeah, the train's pretty good, however it was really crowded considering it was around 5 o'clock when I was on the train. By the way, I'll put it on the screen now, but I noticed when I was walking to the train that Qantas gave me the option on the app. I was too late and I didn't notice it early enough and had stuff to do in Sydney anyway, but they did give me an option to transfer to an earlier flight for free. I'll have a screenshot of it on right now of the app. When I went through, because it was only 60 minutes before departure, it wouldn't let me, but that's probably because there weren't any, so yeah. But I think that was just a nice little thing that they did, which I actually think is pretty cool. They said that I think they were doing it because there's going to be storms in Sydney around about now, so they were expecting delays or something like that, so I'm not sure if they always do that, but either way it was good. Check-in, I don't like it in Sydney. For some people they probably like it because it's easy, but for an av geek like me, I kind of like getting a boarding pass and all that and doing it at the airport, but oh well. Security was good, as I said earlier. No lounge today, and the boarding process was basically on time and actually really efficient. The whole process of Sydney, considering Qantas aircraft have a 40-minute turnaround time, at least on 737s, is really good. So yeah, didn't feel rushed like it has in the past when I've flown this route, which is also very nice. And yeah, once I got on board, the seat is really good, as I said earlier. I'm quite impressed with it, and the crew are friendly, and the meal service was also really good. So not the best, they still could improve it. I hope that they do, but it was definitely an improvement from the past. So overall, it was actually a really nice flight with Qantas today. Their customer service is still terrible from what I've experienced, but at least the onboard product is getting better, and I have a little bit of hope, at least now, that they can improve. By the way, Qantas is 150 on this route, Virgin anywhere from 80 to 130, Rex 80 to 100, this is all base price, and Jetstar base price is 74. Based off that, Rex is the best option, but if you can get Qantas for only $20 more, then I think it's probably worth it. But yeah, otherwise make what you will, but that's my conclusion, and enjoy the landing. with that nice and smooth landing, and welcome to Melbourne. 16 minutes early.
Welcome to Melbourne. Qantas would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians, the Wurundjeri people of the lands and waterways on which we live, work and fly. We'd like to pay our respects to elders past, present and emerging. The local time here is 7 p.m. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is off. As always, smoking, vaping and the use of e-cigarettes is not permitted while disembarking or throughout the airport terminal. Please take care when opening lockers. Baggage may have moved and could fall out. Before leaving, please check your seat and seat pocket for any personal items. Please take any used masks and wipes with you. And One World, thank you for choosing to fly with us today. If you're visiting Melbourne, we hope you enjoy your stay, and of course, those returning, welcome home.
A380 is coming up here.
Doors in question.
Thank you, see ya. Okay, well now then, welcome to Melbourne, Tullamarine, Terminal 1. It's pretty quiet here actually, but yeah. Well, I think it's now about time that I conclude today's video. First of all, I'd like to thank you all for watching today's video. A like and subscription, if you enjoyed, would be very, very much appreciated, but it's not necessary nor expected. Check out my website if you like at aviation763.com for information on upcoming flights and easier navigation to certain airlines' trip reports. Also, I posted a couple stories live from my flight today on Instagram, which is at aviation763_. So check that out if you want for some cool photos and, as I said, live updates and stuff. So yeah. Last but most certainly not least, thank you to all my incredible Patreons who helped to make these videos possible. Your support is so much appreciated, and yeah, couldn't do it without you. So yeah, once again, with this beautiful 717 leaving in the background, which I can hear from in here with those cool engines, and this A330 here. Once again, thank you all for watching. I hope you have an amazing day, and I look forward to hopefully seeing you in my next one.
Welcome to Melbourne. Qantas would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians, the Wurundjeri people of the lands and waterways on which we live, work and fly.